Hi guys, I'm Tania Kazi, and I've been a student of meditation since college days. I started meditating when I was studying positive psychology. I got introduced to mindful meditation, and then I did my yoga teacher training for 500 hours, where I was introduced to yoga nidra. I explored Sufi meditation, and then 10 years ago, I met Dr. Lorin Roche, who introduced me to instinctive meditation. Instinctive meditation is beyond meditation. It has single-handedly changed my life and that of my colleagues. And today we're going to chat about meditation with Dr. Lauren Roche and ask a few questions about how to start a practice. What is it about meditation that is essential in the lives that we live? Now, Dr. Lauren Roche has authored several books on meditation. The Radiant Sutras, Meditation Made Easy, Meditation Secrets for Women with his wife, Camille Maureen. And he's been studying and researching, teaching meditation for 51 years. And we're going to chat with him a little bit about meditation and see how we can inculcate a practice for ourselves in our daily lives. How are you, Lauren?
I'm good. It's it's a beautiful day here in Southern California. I'm so grateful for this whole place. The sunshine. It's this film. This is being filmed during the quarantine, and so the air is clearer. Even though I'm at the beach and we just breathe ocean air, it's the clarity of the air has been spectacular the last month.
I know we feel it here in New York City, especially. It's been so nice. It's we can hear birds every morning as opposed to jackhammers. That's been
Yeah.
great.
Now, the origins of meditation, I think, go way back hundreds of thousands of years. Meditation is a way that the body has of taking care of itself. We brains need to sleep and dream. All brains, all mammals sleep. Sleep is so important that dolphins sleep with half of their brain at a time because they have to breathe consciously, so they can't go deep asleep like humans do and dogs do. So they'll half of their brain will go to sleep and then the other half. So sleep is important for brains. It's a repair time, it's maintenance. And and we can feel when we haven't had enough sleep. We feel like we're falling apart. We can feel awful. And then a really good night's sleep, especially a series of really good night's sleep in a row, like say for a week, we physically, it's dramatic how much we better feel how much better we feel physically and emotionally and mentally. And every index, like learning ability and coping with stress, the strength of the immune system, it's all been measured. And there's unquestionable evidence about the importance of sleep and how healthy it is, how vital. And we can look at meditation as being a friend to sleep and dreaming and the waking state. There's these three states that we rotate through. We're awake for many hours, maybe 16, 17 hours. And then we spend maybe 8, 7, 6 hours of sleep, alternating between deep sleep and dreaming, deep sleep and dreaming, deep sleep and dreaming. Meditation fits into that rhythm, and it's a way of amplifying the benefits of all three of our states. It's quite paradoxical to think about meditation because we wake up, the feeling people report, and I've certainly experienced this for the last half a century, is that when I meditate, I wake up. Wow. And yet at the same time, I'm in a deeper state of rest than sleep. Meditation, even for beginners, it lets you settle into a kind of rest that's deeper than deep sleep in about 3 to 5 minutes. This was replicated for decades at Harvard Medical School. starting in the late 60s and throughout the 70s and 80s and 90s. They did these studies over and over again. So, what this means is that meditation is a built in ability that everybody has. And its ability to rest deeply, deeper than sleep, let repair work go on, repair your nerves and muscles, and let the brain tune itself, relax profoundly, and get ready for life. And this happens in about 20 minutes. So,
This
it's,
is
yeah, go
This is a
ahead.
great point. This is a great point because a lot of times people actually ask that question. They say, well, I don't have a meditation practice, but I sleep really soundly. So isn't that good enough? Um, but what you're saying is really highlighting the fact that meditation is separate. It's different than sleep. And it actually revives the nervous system in a different way than sleep
It
does.
does. I mean, I say that often sleep is more important than meditation in the sense that if you're meditating and you fall asleep, that's wonderful. At the same time, meditation does things. It lets us heal more deeply than sleep allows. In sleep, we're unconscious and the body's restful. In meditation, we're awake, and we're awake in a different way, and the rest is more profound. So, this alertness combined with this incredible relaxation allows for a deep healing, and you're really not giving yourself a fair shot at life. You're not, unless you have some form of meditation. Now, the real meditators are everywhere. There's people who put on a piece of classical music and listen, or there's people that can meditate deeply with rock and roll, I'm sure with heavy metal. There's people that can look at their children sleeping and enter a state of meditation, watch the dog sleeping, holding a baby, cooking. There's a lot of doorways into meditation. And
It sounds almost like it's that moment when you might engage with something that puts you in a trance or captivates your attention
yeah,
completely.
that's right. So there's there's actually tens of thousands of different ways of entering a meditative state.
Wow. Yes, and that's what your book Radiant Sutra introduces us to. Like 112 doorways of entering meditation. These are poetic, lyrical sutras, verses from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, as translated by you. And each one is like this sweet experience of meditation. I would love for us to maybe read one and experience a little meditation um, in this session. What do you think?
You let me know when, and we'll dive.
Okay. Okay. So maybe in a couple of minutes, because our goal is to have like these 10-minute series, a weekly series of
Yeah.
diving into meditation and getting a little education on it.
Now, instinctively, meditation is built into the human body. It's everyone has the ability to do it. The hard part, or the challenging part rather, is that we're each different. So it's to customize the meditation based on what you love. A good definition of meditation is it's the process of savoring the thrill of being alive. And all the techniques of yoga meditation can be looked at as ways of savoring. It's where you bring kind of artistic perception to the majesty of life, even in little teeny moments, like just taking a breath. It's an artistic appreciation, bordering on awe and wonder, rapture and reverie.
I love that. And I want to use that as a portal for us to enter a little meditation right now, maybe. What do you recommend? Do you recommend we um, imagine something or maybe read something from the book?
Well, let's be startling and shocking and just say, let your mind wander.
Mm. Wow, nice.
Notice, where does your mind go when it wanders?
Mm. For me, it's like soaking up the sun, being amidst flowers, feeling the earth below my feet, being in nature. Mm.
So welcoming mind wandering is an essential skill in meditation. Because there's two basic places we'll go. We'll go on a vacation, like some craving that we have for sunshine or fresh air, rivers, oceans, mountains, to breathe, beautiful scene, places where we can relax. And the other is sorting through our to-do list, which is also part of meditation. It's
Mhm.
honorable work. We all have to-do lists. And when we're meditating and just sorting our list, it's just as valid a kind of chore as if we're organizing the socks in our drawer or cleaning up the kitchen. It's an internal maintenance procedure.
Yeah. And I love this. I want to read the first one of the earlier sutras in the book, which is just about breath becoming a doorway of meditation, if I may. Or would you like to read it, Lorin?
Mm-mm. I'd love
It's
to hear you read it.
it's sutra number 3, and I think it's just such a beautiful sutra to just close your eyes and absorb and feel, sink into it. Enter these turning points where the rhythms of life transform into each other. Breath flows in, filling, filling. In this moment, drink eternity. Breath flows out, emptying, emptying, offering itself to infinity. Cherishing these moments, mind dissolves into heart. Heart dissolves into space. Body becomes a vibrating field, pulsating between fullness and emptiness. This is like such a sweet journey of the inhale and the exhale, and dwelling in that relationship between the two.
That's well put. Yeah. What you're embodying is that attitude of cherishing, savoring, rejoicing in the rhythms of life.
I love this.
Yeah. Life is rhythm and flow. And meditation is the process of cherishing, of savoring the rhythm and flow of life renewing itself. Because that's what life is defined as. Life is a process that's always renewing and repairing itself continuously.
You don't have to make these grand plans to sit on a plane and go somewhere and receive that juice, that ability to savor life. Through this practice, it's just something that one can just come back to the breath and engage. It's almost like having a romantic relationship with your breath.
It
Something
is
so
a romantic relationship. And it's great to go places, travel to beautiful places in the world, go wherever beauty is. Meditation is a process you can do wherever you are, even if you're sitting in a hotel room or sitting in the dark. You can you can welcome into your present moment the beauty that you love.
I love
So
this line.
yeah, that's what it is, and it's not a reason to stay inside if you don't have to. But if you do have to stay inside, you can still travel.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much. So in this episode, we talked about an introduction to meditation, a little taste of how to slip into meditation in the simplest, most accessible way. And every week, we're going to have like a 10-minute video. We're going to share time with Dr. Roche, and at some point with his wife, Camille Maureen. And we're going to explore more of this art, the high art and craft of meditation, this fabulous skill that we need in our lives just to juice things up. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Tanya.
much. Awesome. See you soon, Lorin.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.